Hello, beautiful person listening to this. Welcome to A Positive Thought. I created this daily podcast because life is hard and it's actually impossible to be positive all the time. But I hope today's thought will give us all a chance to stop, reflect, and have a moment of gratitude in our day, even if that moment is small. Because we're all a work in progress. This is just a reminder, not professional advice. I'm your host, Candice B, and today's thought is your time is non-refundable. Use it wisely. Although you assign monetary value to your time is invaluable. It's the one thing you can't get more of, and it keeps ticking away no matter what you do. Because we participate in society, we already give our time to things whether we want to or not. We give time to our families. We give time to our jobs. We give time to traffic, to long grocery store lines, and to strangers who start talking to us and don't know how to stop. We give up so much time, and sometimes it can't be helped. So I want you to make sure that when you have a choice, you are using your time wisely. Of course, I can't tell you whether you're using your time wisely because that's personal. But as you go through life, I think it's worth it to make sure you're spending time on things you value. For me, that means I spend 1 hour every day doing some type of physical activity because I value my health and fitness. I also don't worry about gas prices because to me, it's not worth it to drive out of the way to get gas that is 2 cents cheaper when I can fill up wherever's closest. I will also never choose to wash dishes by hand if there's a dishwasher because who has time for that? And this one is pretty controversial, but I literally will only cook if that is the last choice to be made. I'd pretty much rather eat a bag of chips. Your values might be different, so you may find that doing the things I mentioned isn't wasting time to you. Just make sure you know what you value so that your actions stay in line with that. Values tend to change over time, so this is something you constantly have to check in with yourself about. In the past, I didn't want to give up an hour of my day to go to the gym. I used that time to read or write or be lazy instead. My priorities were different, and so was the way I used my time. Neither is right or wrong, they just are. Make sure that you are spending your time on things that add to your life and things that bring you joy. Sometimes you need to do something just because it's fun or because it makes you feel good. You don't have to spend all of your time being productive, and you also don't have to spend time doing what someone else thinks you should be doing. One more thing that I like to note is don't use age as a way to waste your time or as a deterrent to do things you value with your time. I saw something online the other day, and the gist of it was you don't want to get a degree because you think you're too old, but in 4 years, you're still going to be older whether you get the degree or not. And I really love that. Time is going to pass and you're going to get older, so why not be older with a degree or a kid or a new job if that's what you want? Why be older with nothing to show for it but regrets? I just want you to use your time wisely because one day your time's going to be up. Tell me what you think about today's episode on Twitter or Instagram at PositivePodHQ, and please share this podcast with at least one person who you think needs to hear it after giving us a 5-star review, because I would appreciate that so much. Until tomorrow, that's today's positive thought.